my dear fellow students and Diyarbakır residents of good conscience. Humanity has been going through a difficult task since the second week of October. After decades of occupation, blockade, and oppression, the Palestinian territories are now witnessing unimaginable atrocities. For nearly 2 months, Israeli occupying forces have been indiscriminately slaughtering people in Gaza, bombing hospitals, schools, and refugee camps with reckless abandon. As of last week, more than 18,000 Palestinians, including more than 7,000 children, have been killed and at least 50,000 injured, thousands of them seriously. At least 283 workers have been killed in Gaza, the deadliest fighting in the history of the United Nations in the past 2 months, with a total 212 health facilities in Gaza since October 7, including 24 different hospitals bombed by Israel and more than 100 ambulances taken out of service. Mohammed Abu Salmiya, the chief physician of Shifa Hospital, the main hospital in Gaza City, has been detained by Israel since November 22. The Islamic University of Gaza and in its 2 medical faculties were destroyed by heavy attacks, and its rector, world-renowned scientist Professor Dr. Sufyan Tayeh, was murdered along with his family members. Hundreds of innocent students holding only a pen were brutally murdered. We believe that we do not need to wait for the representatives of the international community who have completely lost their sincerity and credibility to come together and vote to characterize these actions as genocide. The clear fact is that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. This is not self-defense, this is genocide. As digital university students and health workers, we declare that our belief in doctrine of universal human rights has been destroyed in a way that cannot be rebuilt. In a world where genocide can be committed without any hesitation, human rights is nothing more than a hollow fairy tale. Henceforth, neither the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, nor the European Convention on Human Rights, nor the Geneva Convention, nor any other human rights text worthy of attention has any validity. The so-called civilized world has unilaterally abrogated all noteworthy human rights texts by calling the genocide in Gaza self-defense. On this occasion, we clearly state the de facto situation and declare the collapse of the human rights doctrine. We refuse to accept the concept of universal human rights unless the life of a Syrian child is given the same value as the life of a German child, unless the life of a Yemeni child is given the same value as the life of a French child, unless the death of a Palestinian child is given the same response as the death of a Ukrainian child. We hereby call on students, health professionals, lawyers, and people of conscience all over the world to take action, to take part in this honorable march, and to be a voice in our silent march caravan to stand against oppression. We are determined to take a conscientious and courageous stance worthy of our youth to protect the lives of civilians, children, women, and students in Gaza. We will continue the struggle until the Zionist oppression ends. We will not take it for granted. We will not normalize. We will not be intimidated. We will be the ones who stand against oppression with patience and perseverance. We send greetings to the free Palestinian people from Diyarbakır, Jerusalem's own brother from the 5th Harem Sharif. We commemorate with mercy all the brave Palestinians who marched to martyrdom, especially our Gazan students and health workers who were murdered by taking away their right to education. If your absence is not felt in this world, your presence is a burden on this world. If you say you are for Palestine, it is time wake up Muslims. Long live free Palestine! Long live free Jerusalem! I greet you all with respect. Thank you.
Free